Welcome back to Sims for Seniors. We are doing a series on how to build. This is all very basic stuff, so if you are an expert builder, this video might not be for you. If you missed the first episode, I will leave a link up in the corner. So here we have our inspiration house, and one of the things that we need to finish is the back porch. And going by the blueprint, it looks like it runs all the way back here. So instead of building a room and knocking out the walls, I'm going to use a square platform and just drag it to where it needs to be, and it will fill in the gaps and not create a new room. So you get an arrow here, and it'll just take in that piece there. So now we have the platform, and it looks like we did lose a couple of walls with that. Makes me mad. Let's rebuild our walls. And now there we go. I think it's time to decide if the positioning on the lot you think is where we. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to move it over a little bit. And you're going to go up here to move house. And you can move the entire, you can do it by moving the lot, which I find is better because it leaves any details that you've added intact. There we go. We're going to confirm. Now we need to put the house up on a foundation. Click anywhere, click on the little inside, and you can move that up. I believe the next thing for us to do is to fill out the details. So I'm going to go back to my inspiration photo. These are not exactly what I want, but I think we'll use them. I'm just going to hit copy, and then we'll need another one. So it looks like there's one right here. And another one here. And let's copy and put another one back over here. If you click here, you can get spandrels. Let's see what looks nice with this. Oh, that looks nice. And just a little tiny piece there. All right, the next thing that you want to do when you're building is go ahead and roof it out. And let's see what we can do. A good tip is to always roof the largest portion first. And to keep in mind, how will the rain run off of this roof? If it looks like the rain would not run properly off the roof, then you probably need to change some of your roofing. We're going to drag it out using the arrows. This arrow will bring it up or down. And if you hold Shift C, you will get extra points for adjustment. So you have the up, the out, the over, little eve adjustments, and one little ball in the center. I'm going to hit Shift C, and it added an additional point. So now that we have the main part of our roof, we can see that there are three pieces of roof with a dormer. The dormer coming out of here. Let's go ahead and put the dormer in, and we'll do that by making a room. Now we have us a little dormer. And if it's too big, bring it back in. You could also move it further into the roof, and I'm sure we will adjust this. There, it's in the roof. Now let's go ahead and do these extra roof pieces. And it looks like gabled roofs would be the appropriate one to use. Now we have the roof line here about right, but this is too long. So if you hold down shift, click on the roof, hold down shift, you can adjust just one side. Now this should be level with this. Let's move that dormer. And we'll need to put another piece of roof. I don't like how this is clipping through. Let's see if we can bring it in. Oh, that's better. We lost our column. Woe is me and my column. There we go. Now let's get an... Okay, there's our dormer. And now it is time to roof this portion. And make sure we're on the right level. I am going to copy this and paste it down here. So the roof doesn't look bad from the front. I'm going to have to just play around with a couple of places I don't like. But for the most part, we've got the roof. Well, I've tried all different sorts of platforms and everything's messing me up. So we're just going to go with the staircase. Don't know if I like those stairs. Let's try those. That's better. Well, I hope you've learned something. Like I said, I'm still not the best builder in the world, but I feel like I'm getting better. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, and as always, have a great day.